Greetings everyone and Merry Halfway Christmas. I am Menos, so welcome to my Madhouse. Now, for my longtime Mat lads, you know what this is. But for my new inmates, this is where I get to share a life story from before and during commission. This is where I happen to share a life story from either before and or during commission. It's my early Christmas gift from me to you. And I hope you enjoy it here, despite me ending up behind on a project or two. Now to begin, this is a story that's before commission. I always look back at this as a funny story of a close-ass call. Like, managed to dodge a damning black company close. You'll see what I mean there. So for those who hadn't peeked in and see my very early works until it was financially too weird for me, yeah, my condolences. I had cart pack openings of my favorite cart game, Vanguard. And back before the series had a reboot and rebuild in the form of the D series, the Nations and Clans and my main nation, Lyrical Monasterio, which is an idol agency that has many more species under its belt that used to be Bermuda Triangle of Megalonica, which only consisted of mermaid idols, considering that nation is almost entirely underwater or in the tropics. My main idol and main deck happened to be the Prism Girls. And the set hand at the time was Prismatic Divas, which had a good amount of them, including Orient Prism Kaname, but had support for 3 of my other decks, Coral, Reindeer, and the Duos. Yeah, I managed so many Bermuda units since the first time seeing them on year 1. To get the story now, there was a sneak peek tournament event that was in my local card shop, and I was eager to drop dimes to get some cards early and possibly win a new playmat if I pull and get my cards right. There's a known cart whale, yes he's important for later, and a few other regulars about to participate in the local cart fight tournament that I recognize. When I get to the counter next and pay my stuff entirely, the moment while my money hits the cashier's hands, there was this ugly creature that looked like Golem from the Lord of the Rings franchise that immediately came up to me and asked, hey, you have any shushu cards?
Hell no! To the no.
Yes, at the time, that happened to be the new archetype that showed up with that set. I cautiously respond with, yeah, I hadn't even opened these yet. But at the time after the tourney, I might strike a deal. The shushus aren't my focus, so you're in luck. Turns out I wasn't with this next response. Her brainworms wriggled to the left here, and she said, oh, come on, just let me see it, Pax. I'll just take out the shushus.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit?
Okay, here is where I instantly learned that I was correct on being cautious. Yeah, this ugly bitch wanted to steal my cards. I held the goods I brought close to me and then said, yeah, no thanks, I'm good. She still doesn't take no for an answer here and kept begging. And trying verbal wiles out won't work, but while tuning her out, I was thinking of an escape plan to avoid the slime ball without any trouble. So I straight up dart outside and missed the tourney on damn purpose and hide somewhere crowded, or try hiding in the nearest crowd despite being tall, dark, and handsome in this domain at hand. Oh, go ahead, sue me. I couldn't resist saying that. All of a sudden, a third party shows up for Golem and asks her about the main tournament at hand. Well, he turned out to be the fierce knight that rescued me. Wrong game, I know. Because the second she paid attention to him, I executed my escape plan and chose to hide in a crowd of players and buried myself in it. Even ducked down quick and buried deeper than Magallanica's thieves. Basically just like this. Like I was hiding from my avatar Labrador because I cheated on her with Coral and Pacifica or on the side or some shit. Well, this crowd turned out to be well groomed, like myself. Because I was willing to take a stink bomb to avoid getting robbed and possibly worse by Golem and her alleged orbiter, as I presumed it was.
Hey, bro. What you doing, bro? What's good with you, bro? I need to know if you good, bro. Wash your ass before you walk out the house, brother. Simple courtesy, man.
But as my luck would also have it, thankfully everyone washed their asses that day in there. Because the second I hear Golem say, where the hell did he go? I felt I won, but I kept myself buried like the last banned card I heard about. Never celebrate early, everyone. A good minute after, I promptly stood back up and followed the crowd until I was noted that it was for a Magic the Gathering tourney and I had to leave for somewhere else. I said a heartfelt thank you. And after moving to an area, I was also relieved when I saw Golem in the middle of a cart fight with someone else.
Oh man. Oh god, oh man.
I legit would rather duel the Mon than that fucko, and I played it. Yes, I played his deck. Protzies aside, I still have it. It was very fun. While trying to find somewhere that's out of that would-be robber's line of sight, I found the card well and sat with him and decided to make deals with him. I'm getting some desired cards out of that. For coral focus cards in exchange for the Shushu's Golem tried to steal. Turns out Carmen isn't just a bitch, she's a scandalous idol. Some time later, it was decided me and Will ended up with the playmat since the turnout was too low for the sneak peek tourney. Hey, future Menos here. Yeah, I screwed up. Somehow. Turns out after checking my collection, I had completely and utterly wrong. That was for the next tournament I attended. That tournament was for Divas Festa, not Prismatic Divas. This tournament I ended up having to call home early. I had to because I didn't want a chance to thief trying to any shit at all. No thank you. And here's that mat alongside the crawl mat. I'm glad to clarify. Yeah, Water also does the thumbs up weird. Okay, now President Menos, back to you. That playmat happened to be of the Merry Mermaids feature within that set, and it's with me till this very day. After a few plays and deals, I went home without any further incident. With Golem still thankfully stuck in the tourney. I'm still stunned that I somehow managed to shake this would-be robber without too much effort. And I have those Magic players, the night I was in the main tournament with Golem and the Bermuda will thank for that. I also have you guys to thank for listening to this. As of retelling this, I also want to go back to the game and lyric on Monasterio. Not only has Coral, Labrador, and Vert returned, but also the corrupt idol that I've been wishing for since Reverse first happened. That one being Polyphonic Overdrive Artesarion. And yes, that was for a long ass while. Yeah, I've been doing with Vanguard since year 1. That's how ancient I am. This game's also already past 10 years old. Time truly flies. And with that, I'll go from this reality marble back to that flying wheel for now to leave. No, I'm not. No way the main asylum's allowing even a seesaw escape. But anyway, that's enough. Until next time, be seeing ya. And Merry Halfway Christmas! And now back to ignoring Dear Days because somehow that's higher than, and my customer's back at Schedule 1. Yes, mandatory winners don't use drugs. My main idol unit, My main idol unit in the main deck happened to be the Prism. My main idol unit in the main deck, My main idol unit, it's unit. I don't see how come I'm that bad at English right now. My main idol unit in main deck happened to be Prism, which only consisted of mermaid idols.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
My main, I can't believe I read that part. I can't believe I read that whole area. Repeating. My main idol unit in main deck happened to be the Prism Girls. And a set hand at the time was Prismatic Divas, which had a good amount of them, including Orient Prism Kanaman. But has support for 3 of my other decks: Coral, Reindeer, and the duos. Ah man, I'm repeating that. That was 1000 area at work, 2 of my whatevers, and that didn't work. See? I'm repeating that. There's a known call. Call. Not call. What's a call? Well, oh wait, never mind that. Never mind that. There's a known call called. The same mistake. Repeating. Her brainworm was wiggled to the left. Her brain left and not reft. What Menos? Come on. No Josuke's coming after my ass thanks to that. Repeating.
Okuyasu, I heard it as clear as day. This sick fuck said the N-word. I just remembered I have a meeting at 8:30. Racist!
I held the goods I held the goods I just bought close to me and told her, no thanks. Yeah, I don't know how long I was smiling. That was an accident. I'm actually gonna have to repeat that. I held the goods I just bought. Oh, sorry.
Oh my, how lewd.
I properly stood back up and followed. Sorry. I properly stood back up and followed the crowd until I was. Nah, I should be in the rightful position. Oh man. Oh well. Repeating that extremely part. I have to repeat that part with all of a sudden. Now, those magic players, the knight that was in the main tourney and Golem with. Oh, sorry, not Golem. What the hell? Well, I can thank him for being dumb. Thank God for careless people. The car key was on the left on the table. Repeating. I also have you guys to thank for listening to this. As of retelling this, I also want to go back to the game and Lyrical Monasterio. Not only has Coral, Labrador, and Vert returned, but also the corrupt idol I've been wishing for since the reverse. Sorry.